It's Maestro on the beat, baby.
It's Friday night. It's a happy hour show. And this is how it starts.
Ó ṣọ́jú ìyanu Ọlọ́run ọba, 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 lẹ́wọ̀n àrí. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Èmi já.
Hello, everyone. Hello. How you doing? It's the Happy Hour Show. My name is Joy Aderele. My name is my essence, and I want to share my joy with you. It's the Happy Hour Show. Happy moment. Come on, call a friend, grab your seat, and let's catch some fun. Let's get excited this evening. So what do we want to do on this show? I want to ensure that you have fun. I want to ensure that you are inspired. I want to ensure that you stay positive, no matter what you're going through, no matter what life has thrown at you. Yes, you. I am talking to you. I want you to stay joyful, just like my name. So this is what this is all about, okay? I hope your week is going on well, winding down well. And so today we're going to kick starting this show, the very first edition. I like beginnings. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for coming along on this journey with me. And it's going to be a ride of joy, yeah. It's a happy hour show, like I said earlier, and welcome.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Hello friends, welcome back, and I'm happy to have you on this show. It's a happy hour. And we're here to get, to just share the joy, positivity, and just know that life is good and life will be better, and that's what I want to take away from here. Happiness is a sense of well-being, it's a sense of contentment. It doesn't matter where you are today. I want you to know, as we say it in Nigeria, say it will better. Hello. So why am I doing this? I realize that a lot of people are going through a lot of emotional pain, and I want you to just know that life is going to get better. I don't want your pain to kill you. I don't want your pain to end you, because there's so much life that lies ahead of you. I always like to share the story of a friend, a very touching story of a friend. So my friend told me that at a point, our mom, our mom had three siblings, three ladies, and at the point they were in their 30s and they were not married. And the mother was so worried, especially when a neighbor brings an invitation, wedding invitation, she would just complain and, cry and complain that our own kids, our own children, our own girls are not getting any younger and all of that. She kept all of that, and the sadness, the depression. Eventually, she developed stroke and died. Guess what? My friend and her two sisters are happily married today. And it's just so painful that she's not here to witness the joy. There's joy ahead of you, so I don't want your pain to end you. We all have our stories. I have mine too. So my story, my story. So let me share my story with you. So I lost my dad when I was 7 months old, and my mother had to take care of 6 of us, 6 children. And I remember growing up, I would ask my siblings, so what happened to my dad? Because I was really young. I actually didn't know what killed my father, and I started going, I wanted to know what happened. I would ask this son, siblings can be funny. So what happened to Papa? Oh, it's keep Papa like death killer. I know another person said to me, oh, it was because he traveled to our own country, to the village, and he was poisoned. Village people are very wicked. I'm like, what a word, until I asked the right person. Do you know who I asked? I asked my mom, the right person. So I asked my mom, I asked her, so what killed my father? And my mom told me the story. A story that changed my life and my perspective to things. You want to hear the story? I'll be right back.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
And so I asked my mom, so what killed my dad? And she told me it was stroke. Well, I thought it was poisoned. She said, yeah, that's why a lot of people, because it happened shortly after I returned from the village. His death happened shortly after I returned from the village. So people actually thought that it was poison. So it got me thinking, and this whole thing, my mom told me started. My dad was a really happy man that was involved in a thriving business, and then things fell apart. He could not handle the failure. Business crashed. Couldn't handle the failure. Developed stroke. He died. My older sister also has had a fair share of this. So my older sister, waited for marriage for a long time. Eventually she got married in her late 30s. 2 years after the marriage, her husband died. And she could not handle the pain. It was too much for her. She developed deep, intense depression, leading to hospitalization, and she still tried to fix her life. Here am I, happy, jolly fellow. Life was good. Double grades in school, double promotion in school, graduated with good grades, got married to a fantastic man. Everything was going on well. And then the break, I started waiting for a child. It became depressing. And I remember going to the hospital one day to check my BP. I'm like, no, I'm not going to allow what happened to my father happen to me. I said, no, I deserve to be happy. So you do deserve to be happy. And I said, no, I'm not going to let life end me because there's so much ahead of me. So I'm doing this for me and for you because we all deserve to be happy. What is happiness? Happiness is a sense of contentment, a sense of well-being, a hope inspired by faith, knowing that this is not going to be your last bus stop. There's so much ahead. And I want you to sit back and enjoy the show.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Yeah, hello friends, I'm here again. This is Joy Adewale, and this is a Happy Heart Show. So how do you stay happy? For me, how I stay happy is to be grateful. I know that if you still have breath in your nostrils, there's nothing that you're looking for that you not eventually get. If you have breath in your nostrils, there's nothing that you want that you not eventually reach. There's no goal that you won't reach with breath in your nostrils. If you're gone, you're gone. There's nothing that can be done. So just every morning when I wake up and I can still feel my blood in my veins, my God, I'm super happy and grateful to God. So I think gratitude is a sign of happiness, and gratitude keeps you happy. There's a link between gratitude and happiness. So I want you to embrace gratitude no matter how things are, no matter how it's bad reach. Just know, say it go better. I keep saying this, like, be grateful for life, be grateful that you're still alive. People that are more successful than you are gone, people that are younger than you are gone. You are here because there's a purpose and there's there's happiness light up in your future. So I want you to stay grateful. I want you to stay joyful. Another thing that helps me to be happy is contentment. Yeah, so you might not have everything now, but eventually things will line up. Eventually, there are things that I couldn't afford 10 years ago, but I can easily afford them now. And there are things I'm able to afford now that I know that in the nearest future I'll be able to easily afford them. So contentment, don't let the frustration of not being able to get what you want part time drown your joy and take happiness from you. I want you to be content with wherever you are now while you're striving, for better things ahead. Also, another thing that keeps me happy, I'll tell you when we come back. Let's get to the streets, let's talk to our friends and see what makes them happy.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Okay, many things make me happy. As a person, my kind of person, so many things make me happy. The fact that I wake up or see the new day, you understand, gives me joy, gives me hope, gives me room for, I have another chance to start all over again, or to do some things I did not do right yesterday. I see it as another chance for me to do it right today. You understand? So everything makes me happy. Like, seeing the brightness of the day makes me happy.
What makes me happy? Okay, being with friends makes me happy.
What makes me happy? Good music, good food, and most times I'm somebody who likes her alone time. And sometimes when I'm alone, I'm able to meditate. I'm able to give myself some feedbacks. And when I'm done with that, that makes me happy. That makes me come out better and brighter. And these are the things that makes me happy.
What makes me happy? As a believer, which I am, Jesus makes me happy. The fact that I serve the King of Kings gives me a lot of joy. My wife makes me happy. I'm blessed to actually have her as my wife. Music makes me happy.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Great, welcome back. I'm so happy for us to learn from our friends on the street. And now I'm going to tell you 2 more things that keeps me happy, and that'll be the end for today's show. I hope you've enjoyed it. So another thing that makes me happy is doing what doing what I'm passionate about. So I'm going to talk about purpose. There's a quote, and I'm going to tell you this quote from Mark Twain says that the 2 most important days in your life are the day that you were born and the day you find out why. Your why is your purpose, the reason for your existence. So if you know why you're here and you start engaging in your why, you need to stay happy. Doing something you like to do, a skill, a job that brings you joy, is also another way to keep happy. And then just stay positive. Hope. I cannot overemphasize hope. Don't be hopeless. There's so much ahead of you. So I want to encourage you to stay happy, to stay joyful, because tomorrow is going to be better than today. I thank you again for being part of this our very first edition. I hope we get better and better next time, and I'll be seeing you next episode, next edition. And so before then, I say stay joyful and bye.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you